Consider milk, the traditional symbol of purity and nutrition, especially for children. But some milk has undergone a radical change. It's not the same wholesome milk our grandparents drank, and many experts believe this altered milk is leading to cancer and other serious problems. The altered dairy products were introduced in 1994 when farmers started injecting their cows with rBGH.
rBGH stands for recombinant bovine growth hormone, which means genetically engineered bovine growth hormone. rBGH is also known as rBST. It's the same thing. It is a genetically engineered hormone developed to force cows to produce more milk, typically 5 to 15% more milk.
It speeds up their metabolism, where they will eat more feed and they'll give more milk.
Jeffrey Smith is an international best-selling author and expert on the health risks of genetically engineered foods.
Nearly 1 out of every 6 dairy cows in the United States are injected with this pharmaceutical drug, which critics call crack for cows. Studies show that it decreases the nutritional content, while it increases the amount of antibiotics, the amount of hormones, and the amount of pus. It's marketed by Monsanto under the brand name Posilac, and they want more cows in this stuff.
Of course, you'll want to inject Posilac to every eligible cow, as each cow not treated is a lost income opportunity.
To make rBGH, scientists take genes from cows and insert them into E. coli bacteria. The new genetically engineered E. coli then produces the cow's hormone. Bovine growth hormone stimulates another powerful hormone called IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1. The milk from treated cows has much higher levels of IGF-1, and that's a big problem.
But we at Oregon PSR believe in the science, and there is enough scientific data that points to a concern for increased cancer rates in humans. rBGH increases the IGF-1 in cow's milk, and this is not disputed. It's also not disputed that elevated levels of IGF-1 can promote cancer in humans.
A Harvard study showed that men with high levels of IGF-1 are 4 times more likely to develop prostate cancer. Premenopausal women are 7 times more likely to develop breast cancer. It's implicated in lung and colon cancer. And a recent study implicated IGF-1 in a higher rate of fraternal twins. In fact, in the United States, we have twice the rate of increase of fraternal twins than in the UK, where rBGH is banned. In addition to more IGF-1 in the milk, there's also more bovine growth hormone. Now, the researchers claimed that this hormone was largely destroyed during pasteurization, but it turns out they pasteurized the milk 120 times longer than normal. The drug also increases an infection, a painful infection in the udder called mastitis, and this in turn increases the amount of pus in the milk.
Because of the mastitis, dairy farmers use more antibiotics, and this cannot help but increase antibiotic resistance in humans, which is a major increasing health problem.
So, for example, if you drank milk that had residues of erythromycin in it, then bacteria in your stomach could pick up resistance to that erythromycin, so that if you came down with an illness, you wouldn't be able to use erythromycin to treat it.
The FDA doesn't require labels on dairy products from cows treated with rBGH. In fact, Monsanto sued dairies that labeled their products as rBGH free. In 2003, for example, Monsanto sued Oakhurst Dairy for labeling on their carton "no artificial hormones." Oakhurst had to settle with Monsanto by including a disclaimer sentence on their carton which said, "FDA states no significant difference in milk from cows treated with artificial hormones."
Several organizations have been educating consumers about the health risks of rBGH, and it's having a profound impact.
Company after company is going rBGH free in response to consumer demand. rBGH is a house of cards, and the foundation of rBGH is consumer ignorance. Because once consumers find out about the problems associated with this hormone, then they don't want to have anything to do with it, and they vote with their dollars and start buying rBGH free products.